Hello, my friends, and welcome to another devotional connection. I was reading through Proverbs this afternoon, Proverbs 12 to be precise, and was chastised by its wisdom as it began to talk about the words we use. The truth is, we like our little labels and boxes. We're all guilty of it. Some louder than others, but we are all guilty of placing labels on people in specific categories, whether they fit completely or not. It's our safety net to understanding people, or thinking that we do. It's our own little special game we play, labeling. We might call people conservatives or liberals, single, married, or divorced in a judgmental way. We might even call them judgmental, lazy, hypocritical, emotional, thereby predetermining their motivation, thought process, and actions based on what we perceive their beliefs and motivations to be. It doesn't matter that we haven't lived their lives, walked in their shoes, or can read minds. Once the label hits, that's who they are to us. It is part of the reason why young men specifically who grow up in the church often have to leave the church to be treated like the man they are elsewhere. They can't shake the labels we put on them when they were kids. Anything they do outside that box is considered abnormal, and people act surprised that this young adult could possibly think or be responsible past what's expected of a child. I will be the first one to admit that it's sometimes helpful and extremely descriptive to use a label on someone. The problem is when we mislabel someone or present ourselves as judge and jury, and let's face it, if need be, executioner, because of the label we have given them. We have automatically put ourselves above that person, declaring information to be true about them that is exaggerated, second or third hand, based on perception and not just reality, or just absolutely untrue. How slippery a slope it could be to go from labeling to outright slander. As a teacher, I don't have any bad kids. I have children of God who have areas of improvement, like we all do. I am careful what I label my students. They are children. Who is to blame for their behavior? Them? Their guardians? TV, games, diet, lack of sleep? Who is responsible for all those things? Who is responsible for the tragedy their parents go through just trying to live day to day? How far back in the generations do we have to go before we find the culprit responsible for that? And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who is responsible to me as a teacher, because God has brought them to me to minister to where they are. At the end of the day, I have to lead them to Him. So I label them as He does. Children of the Most High, worth dying for, even on the difficult days. They should hear positivity from us, labels that help them live up to their full potential. Never should a child bear a label that belittles, demeans, or suffocates their hope and their future. The same should be said about us older children of the Most High. Proverbs 12:17 through 23 reads, "An honest witness tells the truth. A false witness tells lies. Some people make cutting remarks, but the words of the wise bring healing. Truthful words stand the test of time, but lies are soon exposed. Deceit fills hearts that are plotting evil. Joy fills hearts that are planning peace. No harm comes to the godly, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. The Lord detests lying lips, but He delights in those who tell the truth. The wise do not make a show of their knowledge, but fools broadcast their foolishness." Be wise with your words. Not everyone shares your opinions or your labels. I would hate to have my speech become slander or be known for doing more harm than good. Talk to you again soon.